morning, evening, afternoon, everybody. Thanks for stopping in here at Wendling Farms. I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So, quick little recap. If you watched my last video, we finished up our tiling project. If you haven't watched that video, you need to go watch that after this one. So we finished up the tiling project, and then Christmas hit, then New Year's. In between that time, we got this combine in here, started working on it. We had this machine inspected. They gave us a long list. We've gone through the list and haven't quite completed it yet, but we have done quite a bit of work to this machine. And I was taking videos of us doing it, and I lost them. So that's my fault. We were busy with meetings, and it was in and out of the farm a lot, so it really wasn't a whole lot, but it was some. And now we finished it up already, pretty much. The major parts we fixed. I guess I could show you what we did. So this is the clean grain elevator chain. This is the old one. The clean grain elevator chain is in this big box here. So we replaced the chain that's in there, 2 bearings at the top, a sprocket at the top, 2 bearings at the bottom, sprocket at the bottom, and we also replaced the clean grain auger. So that auger in there, that's a brand new auger. Is the other one still in here? Oh yeah, here's the other one, I'll show you. So this auger here, you can see it's pretty wavy. I wish I had the new one here to compare, but that auger's pretty thin compared to the new one. So we got a new auger, new bearings. We put new bearings in on the tailings auger, and the tailings auger is just right behind the clean grain auger. All the chains are getting replaced. So this was the top sprocket that was up there on that clean grain elevator chain. You can see that's cupped pretty good. So yeah, sprockets, bearings, augers, chains, you know, like all these chains here, those are all new. There was only one bearing that was out, but with the projects that we were doing and the parts that needed fixed, you just go ahead and replace the bearings while you're doing it. Like the clean grain elevator bearings up there at the top, those were fine, but that sprocket was shot. So if you're gonna do all that, you might as well put new bearings in it. Same with down here. What else? We put in a new feeder house chain. Here's our list here. The last few items we gotta do is top off a couple of bogey wheels. So we need to put some oil here in the bogey wheels. I'm not sure which one. Need to check all the bogey wheels, make sure those are in good shape. Alternator belt is cracked. The boot on the auger is scuffed, which we have a new one. And the unload auger is like bubbled. It's kind of tough to see it. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it on the camera at all, but it's wrinkled right there, right where my light's at. That one may be a challenge. We do have some snow now, letting the truck melt off here in the shop. I think we had about 6 inches here at the farm. This is our first snow event in 2025. It's drifted up pretty good in spots. We've got drifts here in the driveway. I'm gonna go get the plow out of the shed. We hooked our V-plow up to the dually, so that's kind of fun to use. We used to get snow all the time, but now it's just kind of disappointing. I enjoy the snow. Kind of wish we were gonna have enough to get my snowmobile out. So here's our big snow plowing machine. What do you guys think? You wanna go out and play in the snow? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, here in about 45 seconds, that big door is gonna open, and you're gonna have 2 choices. You're gonna either stay here, or you're gonna go out and play in the snow. I'm gonna clean up this side of the shop. So I pulled the 380 up. I gotta move all this stuff out of the way, do a little sweeping, and then hop on our floor cleaner and really get this floor waxed up. Tell you what, that floor cleaner sure does a heck of a job. I just got through checking all these bogey wheels, and out of 20 of them, there's 3 that need topped off. Luckily for me, they're all on the outside. The small ones take 30 weight oil, and the big ones take 50 weight. It's pretty simple to add oil. All I gotta do, for example, on this one here, is get this fill plug to the top side. You can see it's on the bottom, which is unfortunate. So I gotta get up in the combine and do a half rotation. Get that thing to the top, and then I just throw in some 30 weight oil. I'm doing a quick little walk around here to make sure there's nothing laying on any tires or tracks, or nothing in front of the tires or tracks before I pull it up. Also got to put this ladder up. Can't do anything with the ladder down. Okay, we're in good shape. Let's pull this baby up. You really got to pour this oil slow, because there's no way for it to breathe when it's going in this cap. This is 50 weight oil. So there's our alternator belt right here that my light's on. And after further review, I think we're just gonna leave it. I don't see any cracks in the belt. Dad didn't see any cracks in the belt. We're gonna leave the belt. I guess if we have to change it in season, it's not the end of the world.
Okay, I guess we could have unplugged all the wiring, but
We can just hang it over here.
That's what I'm going to right on that
Back
bracket.
it up. That part of the auger folds behind the combine, so I'm going to swing that back just a little bit. I don't want it to go all the way in transport mode, but I just want it to kind of 90 over from the back of the machine. Let's see if that makes it any easier. So we folded this auger back just a little bit, because what we're going to do is unbolt the whole thing. We got the forklift. It's going to catch the auger, get this all unbolted, and then we can work on this on the ground. Just got to take this bolt off the bottom, pull that pin out. What is this? Is this going to be...
Yeah, that needs to come off.
That wiring there needs to come off. You're free.
Watch it. There we go.
So the reason this spout's getting replaced is because it got all scuffed up here.
Yeah.
I think you did that.
I did.
When we first got this combine, we tried to pull our 45-foot draper behind it. Whenever that auger folds behind the combine, the spout's hanging down. Went around a corner and the spout got into the reel on the bean head. So that's why this got all scuffed up. New bearing, new auger, new spout. So here's our wear spot from the inside. I can feel the bubbled up area. You can kind of see the marks from the wear. I don't know what caused that, why it's like that. I don't know. I think that we could have got another season out of this auger. Better to be safe than sorry. We're putting a new auger in, and we've got a new bearing for the auger. Whoa.
Yeah, that sucked. It is.
Scared to death that camera's gonna fall off. I don't think it'll survive another
I don't remember what these.
fall like that.
Hang on.
I got my side in.
Take yours out.
Hold on, lower it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put yours in.
There, now you put yours in.
Okay.
Oh, good.
All right, let's button this thing up. Just about done.
Did anybody put a bolt in that?
Nope. Alrighty, folks. Well, this 8250 is pretty much complete. I say pretty much because of me. It was my mistake. We're missing a couple of carriage bolts to get all the hardware up there fastened. That electric cylinder that moves the spout, missing a carriage bolt on there. I believe we're missing one more. It goes up there on one of those clamps. Whenever we first started the project, Dad took all that apart and he had it sitting just like this on our Skyjack. Well, I hopped in there and I was standing over that, leaned too far, and my sweatshirt grabbed a hold of it and just knocked it over. Parts went all over the floor, so missing a couple of bolts. It's the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen, and before you run off, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. It's free to be a subscriber. So just scroll down a little bit, click that button. I'd really appreciate it, and I hope to see you all in the next one.